And let's put your hands together for your next comedian and give it up for Selwyn Fisher.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Dead Horse Comedy, yeah! Yeah, y'all just seen Weekend at Bernie's for real. My man Roger was up here telling them old ass jokes. I said, God damn. I feel like Roger was up here like, man, back in the 60s, we used to smoke the doobies. I was like, doobies? God damn, how old is your weed? We smoked reefer in my day. I was like, no, we smoke vapes now. Everybody out here eating gummies and whatnot, man. I know, I'm getting older myself. I'm 42. Yeah, black don't crack. Anyway, yeah, I know y'all looking at me, but my knees do. I was like, God damn. I was like, these damn kids, man. Xavier, man, I know you was out there talking about you didn't like Arby's, but you was on stage and I swear you was about to say, we have the meats. Like your zipper started falling down. I was like, hey, pick that shit up. Pick that shit up. What the hell is going on here? Big Wayne was about to come out for real. He was like, hey, put that shit away. Nah, man, I love comedy. I do, man. It's great. Yeah, you like that? Right? I got 5 kids. Everybody be like, oh, First time I said that on stage, they was like, what? Yeah, I heard a woman tell me recently, she's like, you ain't that cute to have 5 kids. I was like, bitch, I was married. What the hell? She was like, oh, okay. So, you know, I did that because I shot 1 club up. Okay, maybe 2. I'm a combat veteran, man, you know. My man Joey Coon, he knows his last name, right? So I was in the Air Force. I was going to join the Navy, but then when I went over to the Navy recruiter, and I was like, hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and join. He was like, yeah. And then I remembered what they called him. They called him Seaman, and I was like, oh, that's not gonna work. My last name is Fisher. I was like, this is not gonna work. They were like, I can hear it now, Seaman Fisher. And I was like, oh no, who's catching it? Not me. Not me. Then the dude next to me, his last name was Sample. It was like, Seaman Sample. I was like, Yeah. So I ended up giving it a couple women. That's why I ended up getting them Seaman Samples from me. 5 kids, man. You know, once you become a parent, you learn they're like a duplicate of yourself. It's just like a bad copy. And I just kept putting them in the copier machine, and they kept coming out, and I was like, this third one is a little different, right? Came out left-handed or whatnot. I was like, I got 4 boys and 1 girl, man. And I was like, oh man. And recently my daughter told me, she was like, Daddy, I need you to go get me something. And I was like, well, she's 13. And I was like, oh, okay. What you need? She's like, I need some pads. I said, what? And I don't even know what to do because I'm a single father, man. I'm out here. I'm like, okay. And when I went to the store, I said, what do I need to get? Because I went in there, I was like, I don't know what size to get because, you know, they got different sizes, right? So when I went in there, I looked at it, I was like, L, M, and H. And I said, large, medium, and huge? Oh, no! Oh, I hope my baby ain't got a huge one. Oh, like, you 13, girl. This ain't gonna work for me. So I was in there, she's like, no, Daddy, it's the teenage one. I was like, oh, okay, they got a teenage box. I said, cool. So I went up to the register, and the lady said, oh, that's so cute. You getting these for your daughter? And I don't like people in my business. I said, nah, it's for my girlfriend. Mind your business, bitch. Yeah, I know, and it works for me because my middle name is Sylvester, and I know they'd be like, oh, Sylvester the Molester. And I said, no, I'm not. Like, but when I was in Korea, you know, it kind of went the way because there's 90-pound women and they only 5 feet tall, and they were like, Daddy. I was like, hey, don't do that. I'm not the molester. I'm just the purchaser anyway. My teeth got in the way. I got big lips. All right, yeah. Anyway, now my daughter, she recently told me, she said, Daddy, I gotta tell you something. I said, what? She was like, I haven't had my period in a little while. And I said, what you mean? She's like, it's been missing for 2 months. I said, well, let's go find it. It was messed up, because then she told me, she was like, there's little bumps around there, and we might need to go to the hospital. I said, wait a minute, and I ain't want to go there at conclusion. So we went to the doctor, and the lady's like, it's okay, sir. You want to sit in here? Absolutely not. I do not want to hear this diagnosis. It's like, we just want to let you know your daughter is a virgin. Her period's just late. That's all right. And sometimes they have missing cycles, but the bumps are their pseudophygalitis. And my daughter's like, what's that? I said, baby, that's hair bumps. Anyway, yeah, and I got them all over my neck. She said, how'd you get those? I said, well, my uncle told me how to get a beard, right? And I was like, how you get that on? He said, all you gotta do is put your face in it. And I was like, in what? He said, in the vagina, boy. And I was like, oh, okay. So I can see my man, he puts his face all the way in it because he got a full beard. Anyway, obviously you can see that I eat a lot of coochie too. So my name is Selma Fisher, and that's my time.
Give it up for Selma, everyone.